Okay, okay. I read this article. It's from Forbes and it's from Jude Clemente. So he gives like a question. It's from 2015, and he say how much oil does the world have left. So do you know something about it?
Yeah, I read an article about the global oil demand can only increase. It's from Forbes and the last month. The the study of more people making more money while are consuming more oil can be boring for some people, but we are talking about the most fundamental resource for us.
Okay, so the question is how much oil does the world have left? And he said the short answer for him is a lot. Or maybe it's what people and groups of people believes in their minds. So they want to believe because who don't use the oil in their daily life right now? So we can use the oil in our cars, even in for women in our makeup. I think it's everywhere. The demand is growing up so fast. And so, like I say, we need the oil right now. So here in Mexico, it's a problem. So do you know something about it?
Yes, the supply level of I think it will reduce before oil returns to $90 or $100 for barrel, a price that was pretty much the norm until the price collapsed in late 2014 maybe.
Exactly. So
Even if we are living in the worst period of economy in the last since the last century, the consume of oil was rising 20% in the last 5 years.
So here in Mexico, the past 2 months was a problem because the petroleum and the oil and the gasoline was the price increased like how many percent? Like
20%.
20%. So it was to 5, 7 pesos. And it was like people are like crazy right now because the prices are changing in an hour, maybe in minutes. So it's really hard for us to get in our mind that petroleum increase the prices right now. So the demand here in Mexico is increasing every day.
Yeah, and the oil is forced to globalization. Even if the 85% of the global population lives in countries in development that is still waiting to consume oil every day. For example, average American consume 25 times more oil than the Indian average people. Uh, Even if the India has 4 times more people than the USA, it's a lot.
Okay.
That's
Okay, two good arguments, but the oil markets could be paused for another will right with Wall Street an academic analytic prediction appraise the oil is around $40 in the end of the year. Will swings are possible, it's not probable. Politics and economy is a major oil producing country like Venezuela could cause a price spike.
Okay, so the petroleum could maybe put down the prices. So do you know about any fact why oil will increase the prices and the demand around the world? Or maybe an example of why?
Yeah, I have a fun fact or example from India. India's demand will increase in 20% in the future. The increasing gasoline sales up, and in the last year, and the personal income rise. More family keep buying more cars, and to replace motorcycles or scooters that groove the streets. India has millions of children under the age of 10 years. This is the growing market in the future.
So it's increasing demand because they are
In the,
kids.
in the future, we'll be adults.
So we're gonna buy
Buy
cars
cars,
and the demand is increasing
yeah.
right now just because they are child.
And For example, this population in India is like a lot in Australia, Canada, USA. If you combine this, it's not the half of India.
Okay, the question is who benefits from a rise in price? The first and foremost, all oil companies and their employees and shareholders are winners. And as oil and gasoline price rise, produce states like Texas, North Dakota, Alaska, Louisiana, and Oklahoma also benefit because employment and tax revenues rise.
India keeps buying a lot of petroleum. It's planning to build a crude oil like in 5 years in the space. No, for example, India buy nearly 25 billion cars per year. It's a lot of consume of oil.
Okay, the higher prices also mean more activity in the oil fields, which has local business such as small and pop service company, construction company that build housing and through dealerships. And of course, producing countries benefit like Saudi Arabia and Russia, Venezuela, and Nigeria, all of which have been pros financial in recent years.
Okay, Antonio mentioned something about the countries that have an advantage about the oil, and higher oil prices make it state oil companies. There is a company called Saudi Aramco. It's more viable for in the initial public offering it plans later this year. So there is also a potential because people is buying a small cars right now. Like every company is giving like a smart car for not to spend much money in their gasoline, things like that, just to take care about the environment and about the earth, like something green. So the smaller cars, like it's common in cities that, like here in Sonora, we have the from BMW. It's from Chevrolet or what?
Toyota también. Corta eso.
Okay. So we have like a smart car here that it's like 21 kilometers from there, and it's really, really saving money.
And we are hearing that oil demand will fail, but this comes from the ignore fact that oil don't have the direct substitute. No matter the attention these cars are having, the fact is that these vehicles are less than 1% of the sales in the year.
Okay. So do you know something about it?
Okay, we are talking about for increase the price of oil, while the other question is who lost from rising prices.
Oh, okay. Who
Yeah.
Yeah, so who So who about the prices? Yeah, I read before in an article that nations with higher incomes and higher standards of living have long lives. So those countries that don't consume much oil and suffer most remains insulated from the rest of the world. If they don't buy oil, they are just like dying in the economic world.
In my opinion, the losers in this case are consumers of gasoline, diesel, and heating oil are losers. And those with lower incomes in the United States and abroad are disproportionate because food costs and at headquarters are lower shares of their earnings. Restaurants, hotels, and retail holders can be out, and when consumers have less to spend.
The demand of oil is inelastic from respect the price. No matter the price rise or fall, the, the, the demand is related to the consume of families, personal income, than the price. My conclusion is we are living in an international market where events over there affects price over here. The demand is rising and mandates that we are produce as much as here and support industry as much as possible.
Okay, so that's your opinion. You are a pro or in con?
In neutral because the demand is always rising and is not related to the price.
Sí, so in my opinion, the main reason of being Instagram about think about the prices and think about demand of the oil future viability is able to fail to appreciate the petroleum as an economic powered, like a powered product, or we can call it like that, by constant innovation of technology. So I think it could be like a something related about the petroleum and innovation in here. So my opinion is about pro in pro.
I think that the price oil is relative in a lot of situations. Both current oil and gasoline price are both imbalance, represented with economic news overall. Uh, and I think that is good the the price of oil because is an our economic system is a good for new opportunities in the future.
So it's like something about innovation, like globalization. Okay, so you're neutral, I am pro, and he's in pro. We win.